I will remember to record this now. So welcome. Um, whether you're here live or catching the replay, I am so grateful that you came. So grateful. So this book, this launch, this huge moment for me is not just about the book. It's about rising. It's about remembering our power. It's about doing it together, because I could not have done this all alone. There's no way. What I would like to do to begin is I would love to begin this the way I begin all of my Phoenix Path circles, with a moment to land, to center, and to light the flame within. So I'm going to play a meditation. It's a recorded meditation. It's called Ember to Flame, and it's part of the professionally recorded Phoenix Path Visualizations pack. And this one really holds a special place in my heart. It wasn't something that I just, recorded casually. It was created with deep intention, and it wouldn't exist in the form that it is without Colin. Colin, I know you were stepping away. If you can you smile and give us a wave?
I'm smiling, I'm waving.
You're smiling, you're waving. Okay.
Oh, my video's off. That's what's going on here. Hi.
Yes, there you are. Colin actually came to my home studio and recorded every track in that visualization pack with so much care. And he brought them to life with such beautiful music. And he took a lot of the raw footage from the Real Life Rising program and our Phoenix Path Accelerator program and turned them into something I am so proud of. So as we begin, we're not just listening to a meditation, we're going to open a sacred space that was built on collaboration and trust and heart, just like this book. So I'm going to play that. I suggest that everyone just close your eyes and relax while we listen to this meditation.
Take a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if that feels safe, or soften your gaze. Let's begin by taking a slow, deep breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Again, deep breath in and release. And one more time, breathing in fully and let it go. Now shift your attention to the weight of your body. Feel yourself fully supported by the chair or cushion beneath you. Notice the points where your body makes contact with the surface. Your feet on the floor, your legs, your back, your hands resting gently. Now imagine roots extending from the base of your spine and the soles of your feet. These roots sink deeply into the earth beneath you, slowly stretching downward, weaving through the rich, solid ground, anchoring you, connecting you to the strength of the earth. These roots remind you, no matter the storms of life, you are ready. No matter the winds that try to shake you, you are held. With each breath, feel the earth's quiet strength rising through your roots, providing stability, nourishment, and unwavering support. Now bring your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart center. Here in this sacred space within you, imagine a small ember glowing softly. This ember is your inner fire, your essence, your power. Though it may flicker at times, it never goes out. It is always there, steady and waiting. Inhale deeply, sending breath into that ember. And as you exhale, let go of anything heavy or unnecessary. Again, breathe in, allowing the ember to glow a little brighter. And exhale, releasing tension, releasing doubt. With each inhale, this ember grows, shifting from a soft glow to a gentle, steady flame. Feel its warmth spreading outward, filling your chest with heat, with life, with light. In this moment, you're both grounded and ignited. Feel the steady pull of earth beneath you, rooting you in strength and stability. Feel the warmth of the flame within you, filling you with energy, passion, and life. This is your power, steady as the earth, alive as the flame. As you breathe, silently say to yourself, I am grounded. I am strong. I rise from within. Feel these words settle deep into your being. They're not just words. They are truth. Take one final deep breath in. Feel the balance within you, both grounded and empowered. And exhale gently, allowing yourself to simply rest in this moment. Now begin to bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, move your toes. Slowly, gently, open your eyes. Your fire is always burning. You carry strength and light within you. You are grounded. You are strong. You rise.
Thank you for taking that moment with me. Before we get too far into our celebration, I want to offer a moment of gratitude to the Mi'kmaq people whose land I stand on, and to my own Mohawk ancestors, and to all the amazing men and women who came before us carrying wisdom, strength, and song. May we rise today with that same strength in our bodies. Now that we've landed together, I would love for us to stitch into this space. I would love, when you're ready, just put in the chat your name and one word of what you are bringing into this celebration today. I just love seeing the chat waterfalls. It just makes me happy. Shiloh's bringing joy, and Colin's bringing gratitude, and Carol's bringing fun. Flor, oh, I love that you're bringing love. Oh, this is wonderful. Melissa's bringing focus. Lisa's bringing so much excitement. Yay! Donna's bringing the wine next time. I like that. Karen's bringing celebration, Annette's bringing listening and wisdom, Tracy's bringing connection, and Christina's bringing curiosity. I am bringing gratitude and this feeling of being blessed. So thank you so much for all of those amazing things that you're bringing into the celebration today. There's one more woman in this circle I want to honor, not just for her role in this launch, but for the unwavering support she has given me across the past 5+ years. Joanne has been with me through the tears and the late nights and the doubt and the edits and the days I wasn't sure that I would make it through. I'm going to cry just talking about Joanne. She's not just a support person. She is my soul sister. She's a truth teller. She's someone I can't imagine the Phoenix Path existing without. So Joanne, I know now I'm making you cry too, right? Can you unmute yourself? And could you share with me just quickly what it's been like to witness this journey up close and what this moment means to you?
I think I may have figured out how to unmute myself.
Yay!
You can hear me okay? Okay. I'm on my phone and I never take Zoom meetings from my phone. And I couldn't figure out how to unmute, so I apologize for that. Honestly, Mel, it's been an honor to be on this road with you. I just the growth and changes that I've seen over the last couple of years have just been tremendous. And I remember you saying, I'm going to write my book while I'm away. And I'm like, how are you doing that? And sure enough, you did it. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. And when I read it, the first draft, I'm like, how did you create this? And it appeared like it was so easy for you to create it. And then I thought back and I went, no, she's been creating this for a while. She just hadn't put it into words yet. So thank you for blessing us all with it. I'm so excited to be part of this and just thrilled to witness your growth and what you've been able to give us all.
Thank you so much. I want to dive into some of the other people that have helped, but I really want to give a sneak peek, and I would love for you to help me narrate this part behind the scenes, right? Because one of the hardest parts of this journey was not writing those 12 chapters. It was actually picking the book cover. Picking the book, right? We had the cheerleader on fire. We had a bird-headed woman. So I actually have a slideshow with some of these. Hold on, I have to figure out how to share it.
It was truly hilarious. All the different iterations.
Okay, so I think I've got it. Can everyone see the burning cheerleader?
Oh, yes.
That was the very first draft of the cover. So
it was hilarious.
Yeah, when Joanne and I got this, we're like, that's what the graphic designers thought when they heard it was for women. So from there, we went to the woman with her arms backwards.
Backward arms work, you know.
Yeah. So I didn't really mind her as much, but I was like, I wanted her to feel joyful.
Yes.
So when I said I wanted her to feel joyful, I actually sent them a picture of this woman dancing. I'm like, can we make her into a phoenix? And what they did is they found a phoenix and they just stuck her on there. And it honestly, it wasn't horrible,
But it wasn't right.
it wasn't good either. I mean, it just looks like she's stuck on top. She doesn't actually belong there.
Yeah, the phoenix is not really part of her yet.
So I said, I want her to feel like she's part of the phoenix. So what they gave me was they moved her down, and now we have a bird sticking out of her head.
Which is lots of fun. We all need a bird sticking out of our head.
That's it. That's what we think of when we're rising. It just feels like that bird's coming out of my head. So, and this was the final cover. It took, how many months did that take, Joe?
Oh gosh, I can't even remember. It was a long time.
It was like 3 months back and forth.
Yeah.
There was a lot more iterations with the bird head. Where I'm like, no, we can't use that. But yeah. Somehow we got a cover that I love. I absolutely love this. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to share, Joe?
Well, it really, to me, kind of brings everything together and shows truly what it's all about. Like it just, yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I really wanted something that people would see on a bookshelf and go, oh, I want to try that one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to stop the share. And oh, now it's time to do one of our first prize draws. So I'm going to share this. Can everyone see this? I put everyone's names on here who registered for our launch party. And so what you're going to get is a signed author copy, as well as the digital copy with a visualizations pack as my thank you for coming to this event. So I'm just going to click it. I think it. And the winner is Carolyn. I don't know if Carolyn's actually here. She's on a cruise, so she was going to try to come. So Carolyn, if you're here, please wave. And if not, we will get you your signed copy. Okay, so now I stop. Keep losing my Zoom meeting. There we go. Stop the share. Okay. So one thing I want to say is this book may have been written by me, but it was never created alone. Behind these pages and behind the launch of the Phoenix Path is a circle of brilliant, supportive souls who helped me bring this vision to life. And I want to take a moment to introduce you to the people who walked me through the fire and helped me rise. And the first person I was going to talk to has not arrived yet, though. So I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to move into Colin and John, who are the builders of the bridge. That's what I'm calling you, the builders of the bridge. If you guys could unmute, I think what I'll do is I will, if I can figure out how to do it, I will spotlight you.
Oh my, hello, me.
There's
Oh,
you.
that's really weird.
I got to spotlight me too.
I don't know how I feel about this.
There, I'll spotlight myself too.
Oh, perfect. That's wonderful. Oh, I just noticed that the part of my head's disappearing. I promise you, I'm all here.
You're all here? You're sure?
Yes. I really like that term, though, bridge builder. John and I talk about that really, really often within respect to what we do to, systems and CRM support and things like that, is how do we build bridges for the people who we work for and the people who they work with. And it's so, for us, it's been really, really great because we, like Melanie, you and I have known each other for several years. Oh, we're on a time limit now. Okay,
You know what?
ready for the cane.
I'll let you see my timer because
That's
you
fine.
guys got 3 minutes and then I got to move on because we have an hour.
No, it's okay. It's all good. So when you had originally approached us to, well, first help with the audio recordings, and then further on with the Phoenix Path portal, the magic portal, which I'm so happy we've landed on, by the way. John and I were really, really excited, not only to support you because of the history, but because we have had a bit of an opportunity to witness or bear witness to your crossing of the fire. And so our experience in putting this together became more of a labor of love than just simply a labor. And I mean, Melanie, you have held so much grace, not only throughout our completion and execution of these projects, but also throughout your life, and in bringing this work to the world. I think it really speaks highly to, your vision, to your want, to your need, to help and to share and to lift those around you higher than yourself. And that was more than evident throughout the course of this. That was my minute and a half. John, it's your turn.
Maybe John, you could speak to maybe a moment that stuck out to you, whether it was pure magic or pure chaos while you were in the middle of the build.
You know what? Sometimes it can always be a combination of both, Melanie. And I think that's what's always awesome about the journey is that you can be handling chaos at one point, but also seeing the amazing efforts in minds that go into the journey to progress and see that growth and advance things that we're doing. And how do we always better the message? And that's always been what's has stuck out the most to me is how do we really get this powerful message out there the best way we can? And we've gone through so many details and so many things that we wanted to make sure as a team, as a unit, how do we make this better? How do we get the message out there where people can gravitate towards it and just get it, right? And I think that was the coolest thing is where we started to where we ended up was such an amazing moment, I think, for all of us involved. So it was a pleasure working with you, obviously, and it's been an awesome journey, and we can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Well, I have to say thank you to you guys. I mean, it was incredible to watch the website come together, the magic portal come together. And if you guys don't have access yet, you haven't bought the book, you have to. These men are honestly.
It's like the Oscars.
Yeah, it is. They're giving us the music. I've lost the timer somewhere on all of these screens though.
We're 12 seconds. We're 12 seconds over.
We're 12 seconds over. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I absolutely love everything that you have done.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been our pleasure, sincerely.
So I will remove your spotlights. Let's see if I can figure this part out. There we go. There we go.
Well, I got a whiny dog. I will be right back.
Yeah, sure. I seem to have missed. Lisa, if you're here, can you put up your hand? Oh, there you are. Where is Lisa? Okay, so the next person I want to speak with, because she has to leave early, we're gonna do this quick. Lisa Hunter is such an incredible woman, and she reached out to me a while back and she said, I think women need to hear your voice on my summit, and the summit is called Free Your Menopause. Lisa, can you tell me a little bit about the summit? I know it's happening right now, and then I'm going to put in the chat a link so people can get that. They can hear me, but they can also hear from all your other amazing speakers. So,
oh, well, I thought of Melanie for the summit because the summit is all about doing menopause as a rite of passage. And, there's kind of a thing happening in our culture right now where Gen X is starting to be very vocal about menopause, whereas before it used to be shrouded in shame. And there's a lot of physical information out there, more and more. And I am passionate about creating the personal growth path through menopause, and a clear path with guidance for women. And so that is why I thought of Melanie, because the whole gig with a rite of passage is that you typically you have to go through, you got to go down into the ashes and come back out. And so her focus and her knowledge and her wisdom. And I was actually just listening back. We did it in a talk show format. And Melanie was one of 3 guest speakers in one of the talk show episodes. And I was just listening back to your episode, Melanie, and it was so, just join in the summit so you can hear what Melanie did in it, because it was really powerful, actually. Yeah, it was.
Well, we talked about boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you guided us through a visualization meditation that really, it really dropped me into I think what really stands out to me about your work is that you're helping us re-center and reintegrate with our power in such a way that it's very calm. Like, your meditation dropped me into my power in a way that was very calm, rather than, I think in our culture, dropping into your power can sometimes feel like it has to mean like, "Caw-caw!" Like, like, but with your path, it's, I see Colin doing it's kind of like the cheerleader, echoes of the cheerleader.
We just don't want her on fire.
No.
I mean, hot flashes are one thing, but
I have to tell you, I've been having a very intense kind of like hard focused day, and that beak in the beak on the person's head in your book cover, I was laughing so hard. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
It just reminded me that, oh yeah, like life can be light and not heavy. So anyway,
We can go from one to the next and back again. Sometimes rising is messy.
yeah. Yes, exactly. So yeah, it was such a joy to have you in the summit. I'm really excited for women to hear what you guided them through and to send them to the book.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I really, really enjoyed it. And if you are going through menopause, you really want to join this summit, because the 2 women I got paired with to speak with, I learned so much. It was incredible. So I put the link in the chat. It's for your menopause /retreat. So that's there. And Lisa, I forgot to do the timer with you. So
Yeah, and I have to go because there's a summit group meeting, but congratulations, Melanie. I'm so excited, and it's really cool to see all of your people here. I can just feel the love. So what an
thank you.
awesome thing to be part of. Yeah.
Thanks, Lisa.
All right, sweetie.
Bye.
Have fun, all of you.
So let's see here. We're going to introduce the most amazing Carol, who I have to tell you, I would not be here. I'm going to add you to the spotlight, Carol. So Carol is my ads team. I'm sure she has a team of her own, but Carol is my ads team. She is amazing. She really helped hone in the messaging when it came to the Phoenix Path. And I absolutely love everything that is happening on our stuff, even though we've had a few glitches with Facebook. But yeah.
We're rising from the ashes. Yeah, we've had some still facing a few challenges, but and we've had a lot of back and forth. What stands out to me really, Melanie, I would say, is clearly I did not get your vision when we started, right? Like with working on the ad copy, but really how clear it is for you and how you're so clear about what you're putting out in the world. And that's something I really admire You know, like I'm just like when, and even the images, we had to go back and forth. Like we agreed on certain things, they were produced, and then it's like, oh, but that's not it. And really taking your time, not rushing to get what it is that you need to put out in the world, out in the world. And I love that. I love it. It's frustrating sometimes, but I love it, right? Like, and that's no different from me working with anybody, you know, any client, right? Like, but I just love your clarity and your commitment to what it is you're doing. That's, I think, something we can all learn from. So, thank you for
Well,
that.
I really did have a vision for this. And it really was to rise women up and not, because I don't want us to stay in the ashes. And it's really easy to get stuck in those, you know, looking around at, I mean, for those of you who don't know, my house burned down. And I literally was standing in the destruction of my life going, I can't sit here. I can't sit here forever. But it would have been really easy to. So yeah, thank you so much, Carol, for bringing my vision to the world. We have people who've bought the book all over the place now. And the click-through rate looks really, really amazing. We're just waiting for Meta at this point, which can be frustrating. So yeah. So Carol, you have a prize to give out.
I do. Do you want to share it? I don't have the stuff in front of me, but
yes,
or you don't have it either?
It is a LinkedIn profile makeover so that you can build relationships that grow your business. So I wish I could win this myself. So because the right profile, it can open up new relationships, attract referrals, lead to all kinds of opportunities. But a lot of profiles don't do that. It misses the chance. So she's going to give your profile a strategic makeover that reflects the relationship first approach that she recommends.
Yeah. So in my own business, I'll just say briefly, LinkedIn has become in the last year so a really important part of my work, and I brought my clients with me, and people are getting amazing results. But it isn't just a sign. If you're not a business owner, that's okay. It's just amazing what I would say, like the clarity, right? Like getting that clarity about who you are and putting that out in the world and how it can pull things towards you that you didn't expect, but really, you know, you kind of want it in your heart anyways. So it aligns well with what's going on in your book, and my pleasure to offer this to the people here today.
I'm excited to see who wins this one.
Keep
Okay,
going.
I'm spinning. I should have taken Carolyn's name off here. Okay, we're going to spin again because Carolyn's already won. So I think that's how I'm going to do this. As you win. Okay, there we go. I'm deciding things on the fly now. The whole thing. Donna Smith Major.
Stop.
Oh, yay! Donna.
Congratulations.
And you just wrote that you would want that. So perfect.
I sent it out to the universe, as they say. Jeez.
That's it.
I'll have
Well,
a cup
I
of
will
tea now.
connect you and Carol afterwards.
We're connected.
We're connected.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
This is exciting. Well, thank you.
Yay. Okay, so now I'm gonna, just so you know, Donna, I'm removing your name. Okay,
I'm removed.
you're removed. So there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove Carol's spotlight. And we're gonna go on. Is Tanya here? Do we see Tanya? Tanya, are you here? I did not see Tanya. Okay, so my next beautiful spotlight is the most wonderful Shiloh. Shiloh isn't just a dear friend, she's also my co-leader for our upcoming Rising Radiant and Respected retreat for women who are done dimming their light. And we're going to do this in January. Her wisdom, I mean, honestly, she is such a powerhouse. Her wisdom helped me shape the boundary section of my life before I did the boundary section in my book. I learned so much from her. So Shiloh, I would love to ask, and I will do the timer thing because I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance, but I want to ask, what drew you to want to co-lead this retreat, and what do you see opening up for the women who join us?
Great question. So many things. So like you said, my work is also with women and their rise, and I focus on women's relationships and in their marriages. And we were just talking about how so many times when we go through these crises, sometimes the relationship is the crisis, sometimes it's something else, but the relationship is always a big piece of it. How do you speak your truth in that relationship, you know, and not just either get rid of it or collapse and do whatever they want you to do to keep things easy, right? To really hold your spine. And so I'm just excited to be part of that vision of women really coming home to themselves in their whole life, right? And as for my part, holding that relationship piece where we want to stay connected, we want to have love in our lives, we want to be in these reciprocal relationships, and sometimes they need a major upgrade.
That's it. That's it. And that's what will happen over that weekend is that upgrade. I'm so excited to be able to host something with you.
Me too.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about, because Shiloh also donated a prize for today. I feel excited that I get to give out all these prizes like a game show host.
Yeah.
So, your prize is her powerful marriage connection assessment. So what we will do, I got to pull up I've lost the wheel of names.
Do you want me to say a little bit about what it is?
Yes, please. You do that while I find the
Yeah,
wheel
while
of
you're
names.
looking. So this is the audit. This is is my relationship okay? Can we make it? You know, it's got the good and the bad and the ugly, and I let you download all of that to me, and then I sort it out for you and basically let you know this is the kind of relationship that can become a real life love story. Or you know what? You're missing some really foundational pieces, and if those are not addressed, it will be very difficult. And it's hard news and it's scary for people, but it's the truth, right? It's like going to the doctor to find out what's really wrong so that you can get the right medicine for your situation. And that's what the connection assessment is all about. It's really for women who they don't want to sweep that part of their life under the rug anymore and just focus on other things. They're like, I need this to work, or I need it to not work, but I need to not be in the limbo anymore.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. So the winner of this prize Melissa, you don't need this. Spin again. Okay.
I was just thinking that not everybody will want this, but
Not
you can also
everybody's
gift
gonna
it to
need it.
someone else. If you know someone who needs it, you probably do.
The winner is Joanne Orton.
Hey, Joanne, love you.
Yay. Okay. Okay, so stop the share. There we go. That's exciting. Well, thank you so much, Shiloh, for supporting my journey and everything I have learned from you. And yeah, so I'm going to unspotlight you now.
Okay.
I also have another powerful visionary with my soul sister here, Melissa. She is another, truly Phoenix rising, and that's what our retreat is about in 2026. It's amazing what happens in the universe pairs people up, because Melissa and we got paired up when I was taking How to Lead Circle training, and she was my sister buddy. And we said after we did our first circle together, like, we are going to do stuff together. And that kind of disappeared. And we both went to the same retreat. And we were both doing Phoenix-based stuff. And I'm like, this was meant to be. this was meant to be. So, yeah, do you want to tell me and our friends here, what does the Phoenix Path awaken in you, and why do you feel it? Why do you feel called to bring it into the retreat space with me next year?
Yeah, I'm so amazed at how the universe just worked together to bring us back together into this. And I've also been working a lot on the Phoenix rising and how it embodies awakening within us, representing like liberation from our conditioning as we grow up, and as we start to realize who we want to be. Sometimes we need direction and help to kind of embrace that and know how to move forward with that. And so the cellular wisdom and within our bodies is always accessible to us. And so it's my passion to help people know how to connect with that and always know what to do in any given moment, and how to rise from the ashes of whatever it is you want to rebirth in your life and really create the life that you want and manifest, you know, your heart's desires. So super excited to help bring that forward with you, Melanie, and excited to meet everybody here too. Yeah, it's a great community.
We really do have a wonderful community. Yeah, I'm so excited to be running this with you. What I've done is, because I don't have the retreat pages made of the website yet. We've been working on everything else. But I have put in the chat a URL, thephoenixpath.net/retreat. So if you're interested in learning about the retreats that are coming up later this year and next year, please put your name in there, and we will make sure that you get some information. So thank you so much, Melissa. And we will talk again very soon. Okay. Okay, so Tanya, who I wanted to talk about, actually, she was one of my first mentors, and she wrote the foreword to this book, and she saw the heart of this project from the very beginning. So even though she's not here, I just want to let her know, if she sees this recording, that when I first read the foreword, I cried. I cried because she saw something in me that I didn't see in me. And it was it meant a lot to my heart. So I planned on talking to her about what moved her to saying yes. So hopefully she will hear this and know how much it meant to me. And now that we've heard from all these beautiful, wonderful souls who helped honestly midwife this vision, because writing a book is a lot like birthing a baby. I have to tell you, it comes when it wants to. You cannot put it on a deadline. So I just I want to kind of give you a behind the scenes like sneak peek into the journey of the book. Colin sent me some wonderful footage, and my computer would not let me use it last night. So there's a lot of creative detours that happened in this project.
We'll talk later.
We will talk later. It was my computer. It wasn't what you sent me. So
that doesn't make me feel any better.
I do have a blooper reel for us. I just have to find it in all of this craziness. So and then I have to pause it, move it over here, and then I need to share my screen with you, but I need to find you again. Okay. Welcome to Module 1. I am never going to get this. I'm never going to get this. Let's try this again one more time. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video and come back to it when you're ready for the next question. Question 1. I'm starting again. This is part of your start again. This process isn't about self-judgment. It's about self-awareness. Thank you, Maverick, for walking through my video. And that's what this session is all about. Not just saying no to others, saying yes to yourself. You're going to say yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have put this in here twice. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, this is a test. We're testing, testing, testing. Let's see how this works. I would really like it to actually work. Yes, let's get it to actually work. Hooray! So, building this course, I want to see all your lovely faces. All of a sudden, all I can see is me. Oh yeah, because I'm spotlighted. Yeah. You would think I'd be better at running Zoom meetings, but I'm really not. Yeah, so it took me 3 full days to record 55 videos that went into the Real Life Rising and the Phoenix Path Accelerator courses. And I couldn't believe, I mean, I could have made that blooper reel like 2 hours long. I had so many restarts. And then Colin and I had so much fun when we were recording the audios for the, can you unmute for a second, Colin?
Do you mind if I do?
Please go right ahead.
Oh my gosh. All right, folks. I try very, very hard to have fun when we're on site and when we're on set. It's part of my modus operandi, so to speak. But Melanie and I had to stop. Oh my gosh. We were together for what? Almost 4 hours, I think it was, Mel.
Yep.
And of that 4 hours, I think we spent maybe an hour and a half in hysterics. Like just on the floor, like, are we going to work or what? Because we had so much fun. And Melanie, and I want to say this quickly before I hop off, because and I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to record so many different people with so many different messages. I can honestly say, without exaggeration, no hyperbole, that was the best recording session I've ever been a part of. And it was just the two of us and hanging out, having a really lovely afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. I mean, I had such a blast. You made it so easy to get those visualizations recorded. So if you haven't had a chance to read the Phoenix Path, each chapter has an embodiment component, which the visualizations match up to. So this way you don't have to read it and try to figure it out yourself. You can actually listen to these wonderful recordings with background music, and they are, I'm so proud of them. So thank you so much, Colin. Just before we are done, I just want to say the Phoenix doesn't just rise, it burns first. And that's what so many women go through, right? Burnout, breakdowns, endings. I don't want women to think that those things are failures, because really they're just invitations for us to rise. So a few years ago, I hit that moment myself, right? On the outside, I looked really successful. I was driven. I looked like I was holding it all together, but on the inside, I was exhausted and burnt out. And the fire that used to fuel me had turned totally against me. And then our house burnt down literally. And that fire became a metaphor that I just could not ignore. So I found myself in the ashes of what had been, trying to hold my family together and my business and myself. And I remember sitting with the question, if I want to rebuild, what kind of life do I actually want? Because I don't want this. And that's when I had a conversation with Joanne, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. You know, she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to run women's circles. She's like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know, but that's what I want to do. And within an hour, I had found a place called Sistership Circle that became my home. There's just so many beautiful women and sisters that I have met there. And I didn't even know what I needed at first. I really didn't. I just knew that I needed to stop hiding in the mess and start healing in community. So that first group, which was, you know, How to Lead Circle, it held me through the grief and the truth telling and reclaiming all the parts of me that I had abandoned, because I just totally abandoned myself. And somewhere along the line in that 12 weeks, I realized that I wasn't just meant to walk through the fire. I was meant to help other women do that. And I was meant to write from it. So the more I went through this, that's where I ended up. And that's how the Phoenix Path was born. You know, it's not really a how-to manual, but it's a lifeline. You know, it's the roadmap to back to yourself. So it's, I didn't write the book because I have it all figured out, because I don't. I wrote it because I've been there. And if you're there now, or if you've ever been there, this path is for you too. It really, really is. So now that you know where the book came from, and hopefully you've felt how much heart is in these pages, even if you hadn't had a chance to read it yet. Sometimes we just need we don't just need a roadmap. We need someone to show us what it looks like in real life. And that's what my real life rising sessions are. That's what they were created for. It's behind the scenes. It's like part coaching, part storytelling, all soul. I share real moments there, where I struggled, how I healed, how setting boundaries in my life, and how I rose. And I created it for women who are ready to say, I don't want any more information. I want integration. I want to know how to do this. So our last prize of the night or the afternoon, depending on where you are in the world, is my real life rising sessions. So you get this core, and it really is just, it's not just about the polished parts of life. It's about rising from whatever is making you feel like you're stuck. So I need my wheel. I'm going to pull up my wheel again. So the winner of our real life rising sessions, which has a $697 value, is Leanne Stevenson. Leanne, are you here? I don't think I saw you. But I will get in touch with Leanne and get that over to her. So before we officially close our celebration circle, I would love us to stitch out the way we began. So when you're ready, you can type into the chat, or if you feel like it, you can unmute and give us your name and one word that you're leaving our space with. And I'm going to find the chat here. Carol's leaving with joy. And Tracy's leaving inspired.
Yeah, I have to parrot what Karen just said. I'm so proud of you, Melanie. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Shiloh's leaving with courage, and Melissa with amazement. Floor's leaving inspired, and thank you, Donna. John's leaving with strength, and Joanne's leaving with appreciation. Christine's leaving with awe. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cry again. I'm gonna cry again. So I just thank you for being here. I'm Melanie, and I'm leaving this space feeling so supported and so blessed. So thank you very much. If you want to get a copy of the Phoenix Path, digital copies are available at thephoenixpath.net. And if you want a physical book copy, that will be coming shortly, but you can send me a message directly and I can get you an author copy. So Colin's like, oh shoot, we need to do that.
Oh, there's like work to be done.
Yes, there is.
That's wonderful. I think that's a great move.
So just reach out directly or leave a message in the chat and I will reach out to you directly to get you a physical copy. Thank you. And I'm going to end this meeting feeling very, very inspired to keep going.